Morning, well, Hippy Trev here. It's very overcast, cloudy, and we could be in for more storms day, so run the intro. Thanks everyone for the feedback on the new logo and the new intro and all that. My best mate Ted, who's now passed, God I miss you mate, his daughter made those logos for me a couple of years ago, and I've been just using the simple one, and then I just looked through and thought, and then, well, not only that, a couple of people suggested I need to up my intro, I need a new one, so I thought, oh well, and I went through and found them. They were hidden somewhere in the laptop, so I thought, oh well, I'll give them a try, and yeah, people seem to like them, and yes, they may be the new stickers. So yeah, thanks for the feedback on that. They're certainly a little bit flashier than the original one I started with. So what's happening today? Well, it's summer up here at the moment, and with the heat and with the moisture and the humidity and the rain, the midges have come in. And if you don't know what a midgie is, they're a tiny little insect, flying insect that can get through fly screens and absolutely everything, and they love lights. So where I see my office up there, I have the light above where I sit, and over night time I am completely swamped with midges and getting bitten the shit out of. I've got bites all over me. The bloody midges have been biting the shit out of me in the last few nights, and I'm thinking, right, I've got to do something about this. I've got bites all over me, they're annoying, and I need to do something about it. So I need to put some outlight, I need to put an outside light up. So I have this light up here. I have this light just there. I'm just trying to find the switch. Right, so I have that light there, but that's just a normal 12-volt globe. So if I leave that on at night time, it just drones my batteries dead flat. So I've got something way much better. They're camping lights, and they're called Fireflies. Now, I bought these years ago when I had my block out at Tara, and I wanted to see exactly how good these lights were. They're a LED light, but they're a very low draw light as far as amps and shit. So I had an outside toilet like miles away from where the camp was. I had a dead bike battery, so I hooked up one of these lights to a dead bike battery, didn't turn it off, and it ran for 3 weeks before it went flat on a dead bike battery. So what are these lights? I'll show you. Yeah, this is what I need to string up of a night time. You like me wheat bix tin? It's an oldie. So, some wire. So there they are. Now this one's a bit broken, but it still does work when plugged in. It still works, and as long as I don't sort of turn the switch off or on, they should still work. I'll probably need a battery and check them out. So these are what they call Fireflies, and they draw very little power. They're a nice soft light. They're a brilliant camping light, and hopefully this will keep the insects outside the bus instead of inside the bus. So what I need to do is I need to string them up. So what I need to do is I need to string one there, one over there, and then run the wire all the way back to there and plug it in so that outs, and wire it into there, disconnect that globe, wire it into there, and that way I've got outside lights on a switch. So the first thing I need to do is sort out my wiring. There's miles of it. Oh, why have I got it? Oh, I see, I've got to connect two. Okay, that's a extension. I've got about 3 extensions. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're not even plugged in good. Right, let's get it started. And the first thing I want to do is I want to string these up. Get them up in the... thing I want to do is I want to get them strung up in the annex up there. I should probably test them first, but I reckon they'll run. I'm pretty sure they do. As soon as I untangle all this mess. I haven't used these for so long, but they were so good. Right, that's my wires almost unstrung. Right, that's end of the line. That's end of the line. Right, let's get one strung up over here first. talking about that gaffer tape there. There we go, that's on. That was a good ride up to Bundy yesterday. Oh, they're the new boots. They're the new boots I bought after the old ones. I bought these. These weren't what I wanted, but they're nice and high. I'm not really into lace-ups and I'm not into zips. I prefer just slip-ons, but I couldn't even get my feet in the boots at the shop. So anyway, I ended up with these, so they're pretty good. And the size, they're like size 11 or size 12, and I take a 10. Anyway, let's get back to getting this installed. What I might do, throw that over there. I'll cable tie that to there. And then I'll hook this one up into here. Right. Oh. Cup table type. Right, I'll get a couple of tape. Rightio, I'll get a couple. Fuck, I can't even speak one. Righto, let's get a couple of tape. Fuck, I can't even fucking talk. Rightio, let's get a couple of cable ties hooked up. Or zippy ties, whatever you want to call them. Cable ties. So yeah, I had a good ride yesterday. A lot of you seem to like the soundtrack I put to the Death Zone run yesterday. That went down really well. Right, cable tie that off here. And I'm going to cable tie that up there. I'll get this back. Someone's playing some fucking horrid doof music not far away. So yes, thanks for the suggestion of a new logo. Someone says they're missing my voiceover, and I think, oh, a lot of the people I watch, like Red Rider and Shade Tree and like that, they just had their logo and like a chord. So I've decided to just do that at the moment, and I'm sure a lot of you won't be able to even pick where I've got that chord song from. It's one of my all-time favourite songs. What am I doing wrong here? Maybe I should have my glasses on. Rightio, that's the lights strung up. Now I need to get it to power. So I've got this long lead here. Is it going to be long enough? I reckon it is. Okay. That plugs into there. So yes, with all the humidity and the heat and everything around at the moment, the midges, they don't come in for very long, but when they're here, they're nasty little bastards. Fly screens don't keep them out. They're attracted to light. So the best thing I can do is put an outside light that isn't gonna So the best thing I can do is put outside lights up that don't draw a lot of power, which means I can leave them on right up all night pretty much, and they're not going to flatten my solar batteries, because those old 12-volt globes, they will kill just about anything and everything if you leave them on. Now I don't want to be dropping the wires in this channel here because I need the channel to drain. That's pretty solid actually, it's been good. So I'm just going to run it up through my solar panel legs, just like that. Up through my legs. I'll be pissed off to go all this effort and these lights no longer work. I mean, they've been sitting in my shed for about 4 or 5 years since I've last used them. Might put a cable tie there. Yeah, might put a cable tie there. I don't know if you guys can even see me. So I've got to get over to that switch over there. Not sorry, I've got to get to that light fitting over there. So oh, this is going to work really good. To that, I've got plenty of wire. I could almost go up and through that. I think I might actually. I'll go around the other side and get up the ladder. I haven't been up here since I finished off the roof. Haven't needed to. And no water leaks. I'm happy to report that there's no water leaks in the bus at all. And that is happy days, I can tell you that too. There we go. Very happy days. Rightio, now I've just got to tie into that light. So, there's just one's my earth. Hundreds of those. So, I need to put my earth on, which will be pretty easy. And then rig up a positive. I might just fray that wire. Right, this could be a very easy job, over and done. Right, first thing first, let's get a earth wire strapped on there. What I love about 12 volt, there's only 12 volt, doesn't kill you, and there's only two wires, positive and negative. That's all you need. And 12 volt won't kill you like 240 volt does. Oh, that's not working out like I want. I'll have to go, maybe I'm better off putting that behind that, like that. That might be better. That might not even work actually, so that might not be earthed out enough. Right, let's turn the switch on and see if I've got lights. Yep, lights are working. Right, that works. So instead of cutting this, I'll take you up and show you what I'm doing. So this is where the globe plugs in. So instead of cutting it or anything like that, I'm just going to wrap my positive wire around this here. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, that pin's there. If I take that pin out of there, I can get that out. There we go. And slide that wire all the way through. I can tap straight into there. Whoops. Now I've got that out, I can tap straight into there. I'm going to go and get a knife. Right, I'm going to go and get a knife and some electrical tape, and I'm going to make that permanent. Oh, there's my bell. Reminds me of the White Stripes song, my doorbell, when you're going to ring it, nobody does. Actually, when I was dating Blondie, it's your neck, when am I going to ring it? Anyway, right, I've got to go and get a knife, a blade, and some electrical tape. Now, I can't hold the camera up there and show you what's going on, because I can't hold the camera up there and show you what's going on. So, you're just going to have to trust me. Right, I don't need the spring, I can go back into there. I just need to expose a bit of wire here, all the way around, splice into it. Take the plastic sheet off, or the insulation from the outside. As there's not a lot of draw coming off this, I don't need to have like big ass connections, so to speak, because it doesn't draw a lot of power, so the connection doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to have a lot of wire attached to it. It just needs to have wire. So I should be able to wrap that around that like so. And in theory, that should give me my lighting. Right, where's my switch? And sure enough, there we go. Now, they don't look much in the daytime. But there's my two lights. Now, this will light up this whole little area. It's actually, I was sitting out here last night. Smoking my naughty sticks. Not many left from what I bought. I picked out and having a few wild turkeys, waiting for the storm to come across from over there. There was a big storm supposedly come in, like a huge storm cell. Slid straight south of us, never got it, never got any rain. As you can see, my lawns are slowly coming back. All here's still dead. But we're slowly starting to get a little bit of green. So, but there are worlds. That's my outside light up for tonight. And these will definitely keep the midges at bay, because like I said, they'll been biting. They will definitely keep those midges at bay, hopefully, because the last few nights, well actually for the last week, they've been biting the shit out of me. I'm sweating like a pig. We're about 30, 33 degrees Celsius right now. The humidity's up around 95%. It's not too bad. If the sun was out, we'd be at 38 degrees, if not into the 40s. So I'm kind of happy, even though I love the heat, I'm kind of happy to have some cloud cover, just like I did on the bike run to Bundy yesterday. I was so happy for some cloud cover. I had a good run yesterday, worked hard. A lot of people like that Def Zone ride. I've been waiting a long time to, I've been waiting ages to put the Motley Crude Kickstart My Heart onto that Def Zone ride, and I think it turned out pretty good. It certainly lets you know what it feels like to be out there on the bike riding hard, and that's pretty much what I do. So anyway, worlds, you probably can't see from there. Inside switch, light on, light off. Lights on, lights off. And that will very brightly, even though they look dull, that will definitely light up that whole little area under there. I tell you what, even though it's a small little annex, it's a lifesaver, especially in the heat of the day when the sun comes down in that part of the bus. I mean, I had nearly 3/4 annex away along the whole bus, and it destroyed itself. And this one came off the DC camper, which was on the other side and down really low and wasn't being used. And I thought, well, actually, I'm sure one of my scribers actually said, get a King's awning or something like that. And I'm like, no, I want a real one. But the real one's about $2,000 or $3,000. So anyway, I had that on the camper. I mean, that camper only cost me $2,000 delivered. So in an odd sort of way, that little awning there saved me $2,000 and pretty much makes the camper paid for itself. So that's almost a free camper now, because that is definitely a game changer. And even we had some winds the other day, like, oh we had some winds the other day. It was blowing, the bus was rocking. I thought, you know, I felt like I was a boat at sea, and the bus was just rocking back and forwards. And like, we didn't get any rain, but a big like storm cell come through. That stood up, piece of piss, and it's held together with duct tape. Can you believe that? That whole awning's pretty much held together with duct tape. So anyway, worlds, thanks for the response to the new logos and stuff. I think they might have to be some new stickers. Ugly Old Goat Bill and Red, you'll be first on the list if I get them made up and sent to. Riding on Ruby Paul, I'll be definitely sending you a couple. And after that, everyone else have to pay for them. Well, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But it's coming up to Christmas. Whether I can get them in before Christmas, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think the new logos, I'm liking them. People are loving them. A couple said that, you know, where's my voiceover? They miss having the voiceover. Well, you know what, not everyone has to do a voiceover and not everyone even runs intros. So anyway, something different, and it seems to be working okay. So anyway, rightio world, that was a little job done for today, and I'm glad it's done. So hopefully that'll keep the midges at bay of a night time. So rightio worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.